Michelle from Scrap Secrets, and I'm here with a Sketch Sunday video. I think this is week number 8. I'm not positive. I have to keep looking, and I always say that every week. I don't remember which week I'm on, and I always think I'm a week off. So today I'm going to attempt to do a card from start to finish, and the sketch is from retrosketches.blogspot.com, and it's the sketch from yesterday. It's the sketch number 121, and again, I'll link the blog post below in the more information section, but this is what it's going to look like. And the supplies that I'm using are the Fawn stitch journaling card, the 3x4, so that's this, and then in that there's a couple different little confetti pieces, and what I thought I was going to do was use the banner piece because it was a birthday, but when I cut them out, I really didn't like the way they looked against the background of the card, so I actually changed my mind and cut out some arrows. So I have both cut out just in case. So that's from Fawn. And then I have a stamp set, and I'm actually using the stencil from the last haul video that I did from Michael's, and it's the Vintologie by Hampton Arts, and it's the birthday set. So the stamp I'm using is "A party without cake is just a meeting," and that's a Julia Child saying. So that's what it looks like. And the sketch actually shows a circle with a little scallop border around it, so I thought that would be perfect. So I'm using that stamp, and then I'm also using the stencil that came with that stamp set. So it's nice, it's one of the repositionable ones, so I'm going to see how that works. So it's kind of nice because it's a little bit longer than the card, so it actually sticks down pretty well to my craft sheet. And then, actually, out of the stitch journaling card, I tried to do a card front with one of the Simon Says Stamp exclusive stencils, and I accidentally got distress ink where I didn't want it, and it was too much of it, so I kept the front because I thought I could use pieces of it somewhere else, and it turns out that I thought this would look really cute on the front, so I cut the stitch journaling card out of that. You can see the detail at the top. I'm not sure if you can see that. I think you can on the side here. There's that. And then a little while ago I had taken some watercolor paper and some distress ink and actually just used a couple of blocks, put the distress ink on it, and just kind of sprayed it with water, and you did a whole background piece. And then what I did was I took my circle dies and I cut out a bunch of different sized circles, and so I thought that this one would be a really great size for the stamp. So I'm using this one, I think, for the circle piece that goes on the background. And then I showed you the little arrows, and I believe I'm going to use like a blue and teal background of distress ink. And for the inside sentiment, I think I'm going to use Simon Says Stamp Birthday Balloons clear stamp set. And I believe this is the sentiment I want to use. Thanks for having a birthday so we can party. So I believe that's all the supplies I'm using. If there's anything else that I've missed, we'll see as we go along. I'll try to link all of the supplies below in the more information section. So let's get started. The first thing that I want to do is pick out what color distress inks. I have Salty Ocean, Stormy Sky, Broken China, and Peacock Feathers. So I think I'm just going to start with one of the blues and just go from there. So I'm going to start with, this one is Salty Ocean. And again, I don't really have any type of plan for this. I'm just kind of going to go, and I've already put some distress ink where I don't want it, but that's okay, it happens. So I think what I'm going to do is do that all along the side. We'll start with Salty Ocean all the way on the left, and probably only get about 2, maybe 3 distress ink colors. Yeah, probably 3. That. Then I think the next color I want to do is Stormy Sky. Okay, into the middle. Okay. And I really want to get the Tim Holtz round blending tools. I haven't found them anywhere. I thought that Michael's carried them, but while I was away last week, I went and looked at the Michael's that was by the hotel that I was staying at, and unfortunately, they didn't have any. because I had a 55% off AC More coupon, and since they'll accept them, I thought that maybe I could get some, but I've seen people use them in videos and I really like them. So they say that they're a lot easier to use. Okay, and then now I'm gonna do Broken China. Ooh, that's really light. Okay, I don't think I wanna do Broken China. Let me look real quick and see what other distress color inks I have. Tumbled Glass, Faded Jeans, and Chipped Sapphire. Let's go with the Chipped Sapphire. I know this is really dark. It's almost like a purplish color. So the background flags are going to be blue, and then the front is going to be pink, so it's going to be a blue and a pink card. And then on the circle, it's a little bit of pink. It's pink and a little bit purplish. So, okay. Now let's see how easy the stencil comes up. A little bit more. So I'm going to try to blend these colors a little bit better. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright. Just going to blend them all together. Alright, and let's see what we have. Okay, so we'll just wash that off. And here's the card front. So that's what it looks like. And I got a little bit on the spine of the card, but we can see if we can go back and fix that with a gel pen. And just kind of want to wipe this off a little bit. I got a little bit of distress ink, actually. A lot on my craft mat. Okay. Now I should be good to go. I didn't want to get any of that ink on the back of my card. I've done that plenty of times. Okay. So, the card front is done with the very back first layer. And what I want to do is put the heart layer on top of it. Now I just need to figure out what color to do the sentiment in. I was going to do it in black, but I think that's a little bit too bold. So I think what I'm going to do is try the Chipped Sapphire. Let's see how that stamps out. On just a scratch piece of paper. It doesn't really stamp well because it's a very delicate sentiment. So I'm going to grab one of my other inks. I have Hero Arts Shadow Ink in Navy. I'm gonna see how that stamps. And this is why I don't always like making cards on camera, because okay, that stamps much better. Things never seem to go right the first or second or third time I attempt things. So, all right, I'm gonna try to center it up as best I can on this piece. Give it a second for the ink to transfer. And the nice thing about shadow inks is it'll look like it's a little bit splotchy at first, and then it dries back very, very filled in. They're actually pretty cool ink. But they give you a much better result when you're stamping than a distress ink does. Distress ink will beat up on a lot of the clear stamps. Okay, so I have my sentiment, I have my background piece, and I want to choose some of the little arrows to go on there. Get this stuff out of the way. I think the only other thing that was on the actual sketch was there was a piece in the background here, and I don't think that I'm gonna see if I had anything that could always do that. Just put a stripe back there. I think I'll do that. I think I'll put, I have a piece of this blue from the last sketch Sunday, a piece of this blue cardstock that was just sitting there. And I think that I will run that from the top to the bottom of the piece. So let's do that first. And it's not as thick as the piece that's on the sketch. That's okay. Just line it up. And then I'm going to use my brand new scissors. These are the Fiskars ones. If you watched the haul video before this, I just got these. So that, oops, that's very crooked. If I can peel this up without doing any damage. If my grid mat underneath, maybe I should line that up. There we go. That's all lined up. That's a little bit more even. Put sentiment on there. I'll use my Zig 2A glue pen. There. Put that on. Okay. Looks like they have a ribbon on there. I don't really, not a big fan of ribbon on cards. Just can't ever seem to get it to make a nice bow. So I don't think I'm going to do that. I think what I'm going to do is use my tape runner. And if you notice, I don't know if you can see over there, I have two different tape runners. One is for the acid free, which is what I use when I do scrapbooking so that the picture, it won't ruin any of the pictures. And the other one is one that I use for making cards. And then that is, the brown tape is the one that I use for making cards, and the white is what I use when I'm doing scrapbooking, because the white is the acid free. So, next thing I want to do is pick out which one of the arrows I want to use, if I want to use any of them. These ones have a little bit of pink in it, so I think I want to choose I might do 4. I know that they look best in even or odd numbers, but maybe I'll just do the 3. There we go. Got 3 of them on there. I usually have my quick stick, but I think that's over in my desk. I have a lot of projects that I'm working on. I'm working on some wedding invitations. I'm working on some stuff for my sister's shower. And I am also working on some projects to list on Etsy. So there's a lot going on right now. So my desk is not clear at all. And I've been traveling for work. So it's been a little bit crazy. I'm trying to get all this stuff done the best that I can. And then on the inside, I'm just going to grab that sentiment. I'll take it to the other side of this block. Okay, and I will use the same Hero Arts Mid-Tone Navy ink that I used on the front for that sentiment. Stamp it on the inside. Okay, so here's the card, and then the sentiment is on the inside. And quickly, let me show you the sketch again. Here's the sketch. and here's the card. So, not too bad. I did it in about 15 minutes. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have comments or questions or see a sketch that you want me to do in a future Sketch Sunday video, feel free to leave them listed below. And subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had a lot of fun making this card, and I will see you again real soon. Bye!